Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. Although I do my flower videos a little bit later so that they can be seasonally appropriate, I just wanted to let you know what flowers I have blooming in the month of February. They will also be blooming mostly in the month of March. And I had some the Lord really blessed me in my flowers. So I've been showing you the pictures of my successes. In this video, I will show you some of the ones where I was unsuccessful as well. But it's been bounty and blessings, thank God. Here's my hyacinth in the back garden. You can see they are stressed out and a little bit shorter. The first one did fine, and the second one did okay. But you can see that they are a little bit stressed out. I didn't give them as good a conditions, I assume. And because some of them did good and some of them did, whatever. That one put on a few little leaves. I got another one over here. That's all I got, Yeah. So I gotta learn, but I'm still enjoying my flower bowl garden. Oh, you may not have noticed my irises are popping up, and I can see they're a little stretched out because irises grow straight up, but these stretched out to get I guess some light. This is my double anemone. Well, I won't buy those again. The ones that I saw online look like pom-poms, and mine looks like something I could have got for a lot less money. I don't like it at all. Stick with the simple anemones. This is supposed to be a pom-pom, and you can see it's got this center in it where the pom-pom was supposed to be, but my garden, I guess, just wasn't good for pom-pom. English peas growing everywhere. Every time it rains, I plant some more pea seeds. I'm all out of new pea seeds now, so pretty soon I should have enough peas. But I'm going over here to pick up this tomato. Yep, I've been harvesting tomatoes. I didn't have to plant tomatoes this year. These are last year's tomato plants, and I was going to plant some more after they left, and they didn't leave. So I'm just going to eat some more. Winter and spring are the best time to harvest my ever-bearing spinach. The spinach won't go to seed in my area because I don't have enough chill hours for it. So it's just there all the time. But it's so delicious and tender this time of the year. Potatoes are coming up right next to the blackberries. In my garden, the blackberries are always coming up right next to everything. They make good security. I've had a lot of people come to my garden to do some work, and they always try to get me to get rid of the blackberries. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. They ain't coming back at night without getting stuck. This basket is still flowering. They're on their way out, but they're still hanging in there. I'll show you. Even back here, this was the original flower. It's dried, but I'm not going to move it. It still looks pretty. It dried good. And then these down here came up later, so they came up shorter. This one is on its way out, but there's plenty of more to go. I'm thinking about replanting this in a bigger pot. Yeah, because I got a lot of flowers and stuff in there. Here are the freezer baskets I planted for Easter. I planted them with spinach, so it'll be a nice full pot. You got the spinach that are coming up there, and the freezers are here. I'm about ready to replant those into a bigger pot. Yeah, so that the spinach can get nice and big, and the freezers will get bigger too. I've got my rutabagas here, and my calabrese broccoli coming up. I didn't water in the winter, so whenever we had rain, that's when they started coming up, and I'm using the rainwater still. This is some fennel that I got to try, and it's doing good. Lots of fennel there coming up. Some different onions and leeks that I'm trying this year. Yeah, onions and leeks do good for me. I finally got one sage. A few sage, 3 sages looks like grew in that pot. So I'm gonna let it get a little bit taller, and then I'm gonna replant that into a bigger pot. I don't know what this is, but I'm happy to have it. You know, when it gets a little bigger, I'm putting it in a bigger pot. I'm so unorganized. I don't see any of my asparagus. Oh, spoke too soon. Oh my goodness. She was just skinny. Looks like she's flowering. Okay. So, whew, thank God for that. Okay. Obviously, I planted these seedlings, and I don't know what they are. So, maybe these tags will give us a hint. These have been sitting here all winter, and the tags may not have a name on it anymore. Gomphrena, planted that in October. Yeah, guys, even though I'm in Southern California, I don't have to water a seed in the wintertime. I can wait for the rain. Bonfire, these are salvias. Twizzle blue. So those are penstemon. What's this one? I don't know what that says, guys. Oh, Cleone. She didn't give me many Cleone, but I think I see a few Cleones in there. Maybe they're Cleones. We'll find out what these things are when they come. And Rocky penstemon. So that's what's in there, but I think I planted these a few times and stuff didn't come up, and I just keep on planting over until something comes up. And I think I see 2 or 3 different plants, and obviously I overplanted the whole thing with onions or leeks. Well, something came up, and the things that came up are drought tolerant, so once they got a little water and came up, they were able to make it. Glory, glory. Oh, here's a fun I winter sowed roses and rosemary. This is my rosemary. I have 2 little baby rosemaries that I planted from seeds. I got this from the 99-cent seed store, the rosemary. Now the roses are from Renee's garden. She's the only person that had roses. And I got this one. It's actually been in here all winter. It grew up in the fall. And over the winter, this one grew. So it got another one in there. And I'm thinking I will repot those soon too. Yeah. And then I've got some onions in here because I just wasn't confident. They say rosemary has to be new seed. Well, my seed sat in here for probably 9 months, and I do have 2 baby rosemary plants in there. Nobody said rose seeds are picky. I don't believe rose seeds are picky, but it looks like only 2 rose seeds survived. And these are miniature roses, so I think at full height they will only get 2-foot tops. But I'm in Southern California, so sometimes roses that are 2-foot roses can get 5 foot tall. We'll see. Clancy potatoes, and looks like I got 2 Clancy potato plants, so I'm going to replant those someplace and see if I can get some potatoes out of them. This is a pot that has my red iceberg lettuce and my callaloo cabbages. I don't know what this is right here, but I doubt this lets me know, but whatever it is, it'll make it. I can't read that. These things were winter sown. This was sown in October. So if you can read it, it says red something or another. I don't even know if that's still in here. But what's in here are red lettuce and red cabbage plus something else. Okay? Whatever it is. There's some more little seedlings of mine. This is a combination of green rapid lettuce. It's a lettuce that I don't normally do good with. And this would be the green rapid lettuce right here. And then some kohlrabi. I do good with brassicas. So these purple things are probably the kohlrabi. And then this is just something, I don't know what it is, but it's from an edible flour mix that I had. And so it's in here. My Brussels sprouts, they're just getting started. I winter sowed them. They could have been further along had I watered them, but I didn't. I just let them come up when it rained. And that's how far they are. Goody goody. Some more of my winter sowings. This is my lettuce. Drunken, busy, frizzy-headed drunken lady. And this is Savoy cabbage. I got a barely survivor here. This is chamomile, and this is the only artichoke that survived the drought. It just has 1 leaf left on it, so I need to water these again because it's hot today. It's 75 degrees. I have never watered these peas, but they're fine. They're showing no signs of drought. I will water them maybe in a day or 2, but I didn't water them at all this winter. They just grew with whatever. We had 2 days of rain, and they grew, and now they're flowering.